Rolls-Royce SUV. This thing should have made like an Escalade or a Range Rover look weak. Instead, look at this. This was horrible. I mean, just the expression on the front end of this thing was like, had this like deer in the headlights look to it, like it was just scared to even go down the road. They're finally updating this thing. Yeah, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, it's this thing here, this pathetic looking SUV. So with this new one, we do get some slimmer headlights. And as you see, that the DRL kind of carries down all the way to this other line that runs along the bumper, which does have an angle to it as well now. Whereas the old model, you know, it was like just everything was just square. And the end result is this expression now is, you know, this is really a minor facelift. Much better. I mean, something that we would expect from a Rolls-Royce, you know, a Rolls-Royce SUV. It's got this real smug look to it now, doesn't it? Almost like if someone thought they were so far above you that they didn't even notice your presence, right? Like they were just looking straight through you. That's the look. You know, that's the look this thing has, and that's kind of the look that's kind of the look you want in a Rolls-Royce, isn't it? And you get this same expression whether you go for the classic, classy style or the sport model. It's basically the same. The only difference is there's a little bit of chrome down here, as you can see, right in the center, almost like, you know, a little bit of a brush guard type of design. And then the surrounding area is actually blacked out a little bit. You can see that right there. So if we go back to the sport model here, yeah, you can see basically it's all body color down here. It's just all body color. The only thing, you know, they're showing the sport model with this lime green pinstripe. You can see it right there. And, you know, the reason is it's got a lime, they put a lime green interior in it, which actually, I mean, that's not something you're going to find. You're not going to find that in your everyday car, are you? So, actually, you know, that is kind of a cool effect. The only thing I don't understand is why do we have red brake caliper? Like the standard, you know, it's like, okay, you're going to put some performance brake calipers on a car. Well, make them red. You know what I mean? Like, why don't those match? Like isn't this like a bespoke Rolls-Royce? You know, if I got a lime green interior in my Rolls-Royce, you know, I kind of want some lime green brake calipers. And I really like the exhaust treatment here. We get this chrome housing, you know, because this is a Rolls-Royce. I mean, you don't want to just have some exposed exhaust tips on this thing because it's, you know, you want something a little bit more refined than that, don't you? I mean, you kind of do. But what you can see, though, actually, is if you do peer in there, yeah, they're in there. It's an understated design. Because you don't, you know what I mean? Like, you are so far above, you know, think about the people who are driving things like Ferraris and Lamborghinis. You know, what do you drive one of those things because you want attention, right? If you're driving a Rolls-Royce, you don't care about the attention. Like, you know what I mean? That's amateur. And, you know, if you don't want that kind of in-your-face, bold, lime green interior, you might like this one. I don't know. It's like a mustard yellow with this, like, light gray wood trim. But, I don't know. I got to say, like, this actually, you know, look at the perforation design on this thing. This is like, you know, when I think of Rolls-Royce, this is what I think about. I mean, look at this. Look at the chrome handle, the chrome speaker covers, and then the wood. Yeah, it's just gonna, that open pore wood. It's gonna look incredible, isn't it? And they are, you know, they do want you to kind of perceive this thing as a different vehicle. In fact, we're calling it the Series 2 Cullinan. So it's not just a new Cullinan. No, you know, this is how it should have looked, you know, from the beginning.